What's going on, everybody? BloodF941 here, and today we're going to be talking about the second Into the Light stream. Real quick, I sound awful and congested, and I apologize, but I am in fact sick because the lovely state of Ohio has not had a consistent temperature in weeks. It's a lot of fun, so bear with me. I apologize. This is not what I wanted to do. I put off recording this for way too long. So the second Into the Light stream happened, and let's talk about what they showed off. So they showed off a new social space called the Hall of Champions. I think it looks pretty cool, and it's a clever reuse of assets, like Onslaught was, so awesome, hell yeah. Other than that, they talked about, like, rewards you can get, so I guess we're gonna dissect rewards. Super Black returning, I don't really care. It's fine. I'm not the biggest fan of single color shaders. I think they're not very imaginative, but it's something that people want. It's more player expression options, and I'm never going to say no to that. I think more of those are good. Hell yeah, sure. The armor, it looks cool, I guess. I'm not a big fan of, like, flashy armor with a bunch of stuff going on. I'm not really, like the Guardian Games armor, I'm not really a big fan of those, but I think they look okay, I guess. The goal of the armor was to be a throwback to the default armor from Vanilla D2 Year 1. They definitely hit that goal. Let's see, we'll talk about the specific weapons in a little bit, but I think the idea of limited edition shiny hunting, essentially, for a specific version of a weapon is really cool. Destiny needs more I was here at this point in time cosmetics, and I think that that's awesome, despite what some people will say and complain about. I think that's fine. The time gating is a little weird. I don't hate it, but it's just not... You don't want to have a short period of time where you can acquire things, and then also delay within that period. I feel like doing two of those at the same time is kind of weird. If you wanted to do the delay in general, that'd be fine, but then I wouldn't also put a timer that starts when the first batch of weapons is available, if that makes sense. So, I'm glad they're kind of backing off a little bit. But even if they didn't, I don't think it was the end of the world. And that's it. That's it, by the way. That's, like, all they talked about. The rest of this video is going to be me talking about a dev blog post and a little bit of mentioning of a podcast that Chris Proctor went on. 3 streams. 3 of them. And so I'm going to list off the weapons, and I'm going to talk about my opinion on the weapon and a little bit about, like, a specific perk roll that I might be interested in. We're going to start off with Luna's Howl. I dislike this weapon, but it's a trauma response because I remember when this thing was the most frustrating shit in the world. So it's not that big of a deal. If I gave a crap to go find one, I think I would look for Eye of the Storm in 3 and Mag Howl in 4. Cool Dude wanted me to talk about Heal Clip and how the only other weapon that's a hand cannon that can get Heal Clip is Igneous Hammer. I don't really care. I'm not using Heal Clip on a... I want a hand cannon that is better in the neutral, and Eye of the Storm really, really helps out with dueling, so I'd rather have that, to be honest with you. I don't really care about Heal Clip on this kind of weapon. Awesome. Your dick is so big, dude. The next weapon, Blast Furnace. I love this gun, and I will spend real money on silver to get an ornament to revert it to the previous stripeless state, just because I miss this weapon so much. It's a little odd that they adjusted zoom balance, and they said that the sight is not going to have any stat allocations on it, and then they give us barrel and mag options instead of allowing us to change the sight. That's a little weird, but it's fine. Not the end of the world, it is what it is. I think I might be looking for Keep Away in column 3, and then either Rapid Hit, Rampage, or Kill Clip in the 4th column. This gun is a lot of fun. I still have my one from the original season of the Forge. I miss this weapon a lot, and I love this archetype of pulse rifle, so I am excited. Mountaintop's coming back as well. To be honest with you, I'm more excited for this weapon coming back than I thought I was going to be, for the same reason that I'm not excited for Luna's Howl. Trauma response. But Mountaintop being a utility option that gives you rocket jumping is very fucking cool. I'm very excited for more movement tech. This shit rocks. Like, this shit is just fun. It's a very, very cool addition. And as a result, I kind of don't care about perk rolls. This is a tool for me. This is a tool. I guess if you really gave a shit, I would want either Ambitious Assassin or Overflow in column 3, and any of the options in 4, like maybe Rampage. I don't know. It's not a perk reliant gun. I'm using this for quick single target burst and the rocket jump utility, like mainly the rocket jump utility, which means I want more ammo. Honestly, Overflow in column 3 would be the better option because then I never have to spend time reloading. I can just run over bricks. So now we're gonna talk about Hammerhead. I love this gun. Holy shit, dude. You want to talk power creep? Fuck this gun, dude. I love this. I love this machine gun. It's my favorite that they've ever made. But this shit is absurd, right? Column 3 has destabilizing rounds, envious assassin, rampage, and rewind rounds, right? I'm not listing all the perks. I'm listing off the ones that I think are really fucking strong, okay? And then column 4 has surrounded, target lock, onslaught, killing tally, and the new desperate measures, which is like golden tricorn, but not as effective. It's a damage perk. It's a damage perk in column 4. This thing can get damage perks in 3, rampage, right? Destabilizing rounds, which is not a damage perk, but it's a utility perk that kills everything. And then a damage perk in column 4. Why are we doubling up on damage perks? This gun is absurd. Now, it's a machine gun. It's already one-tapping most lower tier enemies without any damage perks, right? Especially this frame of MG. But why are we double stacking damage perks like this? Like, Bungie acknowledges how previous iterations of some of these weapons they're bringing back have been too strong, so they toned their unique perks down, like Mag Howl, like Master of Arms. But for this specific one, they didn't seem to think that power creep matters? I don't understand. Like, I love the gun. I'm glad it's coming back, but I'm really, really concerned about the precedent this sets, because how does this not become the de facto best machine gun in the game? Commemoration is already really, really strong, and the only thing that it's competing with is a different element, right? The only thing that this thing can't, like, Commemoration doesn't have, like, Incandescent, which you don't really need. It doesn't have Volt Shot, which you don't really need, right? Like, it doesn't have any of those unique elemental perks. Hammerhead's gonna have them, and, like, rewind rounds. Like, why? I don't understand. I don't understand, dude. Whatever. They're also bringing back Recluse. I don't really have an opinion about this gun coming back, but it's a significant part of Destiny 2's history, so sure, that's fine. I guess if I wanted one, I would be looking for Fading Frenzy or Dynamic Sway reduction in column 3, and then Master of Arms obviously in 4, or Tap the Trigger, Target Lock, and Desperate Measures. Edge Trans is also coming back. Funny. Very funny. Auto-loading and bait and switch seems nice. Maybe field prep explosive light. I don't really care. I'm not a GL guy. I'm going to wait for Coda to tell me that GLs are optimal DPS before I start carrying again, because I'm fine with what I have right now. Not a big deal. Elsie's rifle is the Stranger's rifle. That's also coming back. It's cool, I guess. Interestingly, that's the Destiny 1 weapon they brought back that has never been brought back before. Sure. I mean, Elsie's an important character. Of all the pulse rifles, sure, why not? Keep Away and Headseeker is probably what I'll be going for. If I care enough, it would have to be better than any of the other pulse rifles with that exact same role that I have for me to give a shit, or to have a very specific elemental combination that I give a carp about. Nothing crazy there. Hung Jury's also coming back. Again. I'm kind of sick of the scout rifle. If they wanted a precision one, why not bring something like No Feelings back? Now, granted, nobody gives a shit about No Feelings, but we've already got Hung Jury like 3 or 4 times already. Why? So, if we wanted... I don't know, man. I guess No Feelings has no legacy of being a cringe fucking weapon. It's got Rapid Hit in 3, and then you could get, like, Cascade, Point, Precision Instrument, or Desperate Measures in 4, if you really gave a shit. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about this gun. The only thing that's going to matter is if Desperate Measures somehow breaks this weapon, and it won't, because it's a scout rifle. So, nobody cares. Fallen Guillotine's also coming back. It's a sword. You can get sword logic. I don't have an opinion. It's a sword. I don't care. If I'm going to be using a sword, I'm probably just going to be using Lament. No negative feelings, just I don't care. Midnight Coup is the second hand cannon returning. I never liked this weapon. It's got a cool firing sound though, so that's pretty nice. It can get explosive payload and moving target in 3. And then Rampage, Opening Shot, and Desperate Measures in 4. Not a big fan. Don't really care, but that's what you're into. That's what you're into. And these last 2 weapons. These last two weapons. So the last two that they're bringing back, quote-unquote, are Forbearance and Succession. Forbearance being the Breach grenade launcher from Vow of the Disciple, and Succession being the aggressive sniper rifle from Deepstone Crypt. Two raids that are still in the game. Two raids that are still relevant, too, especially considering they did a loot reissue for Deepstone Crypt. So, if you're familiar with my most popular and controversial video, you know that I don't like raid loot being given away for not engaging with the raid. This is a message for everybody that told me that the wish tokens were a one-time thing. Suck me. Fucking suck me, dude. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh. What did I fucking say, dude? This sucks. This shit sucks. This shit sucks. It's not about devaluing my loot. I don't care about that. It's not about me wasting my time. I don't care about that. It's about giving away raid loot without requiring engagement with the raid. Now, yes, you can acquire these weapons without having bought the Vow of the Disciple expansion or the Deepstone Crypt expansion. And that is important. That's a good thing. That doesn't absolve it from any of the other criticisms I've had in the past of giving away raid loot without requiring raid engagement. I do not care if that engagement is just running through an area and opening a chest, or shooting a wall and opening a chest. I don't care, but you are in the activity. You are in the activity doing the thing. That is all that I care about. I want more people to raid, and Chris said that he hopes, like Chris Proctor said they hope this loot convinces people to try raiding, and I don't think it will. Where's the evidence that that's gonna fucking happen? Unless they've got something that they're not sharing, which I don't know why they wouldn't just say, yeah, we got more people to raid after this, who've never raided before. I've looked, the stats don't have any significant jump. I have checked. I've repeatedly checked, in the hopes that I'm wrong. If Root of Nightmares didn't get more people to raid, nothing will. Oh, not to mention the power creep issue. Forbearance, and they admit this, is basically exotic tier with ambitious and chain reaction. They think adding perks that the base Forbearance can't get to the versions of this weapon is fine, and they joke about... Chris Proctor said that a friend of his was like...
Yeah, a friend commented earlier today after seeing the stream that it's ironic that the thing to finally power creep Forbearance was Forbearance.
Do you not... That's a joke, but, like, it's true. Am I insane? Am I an insane person? Am I an insane... You have a loot problem. You have a loot problem. Nobody cares about the new shit, so you have to make it stronger. So we get power creeps, and this game just gets easier and easier and easier, and there's no fucking challenge. Oh my god, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. You have all of these problems that everybody has been saying have been problems for a long time. And instead of addressing those issues, you go, let's make it worse. Let's fucking make it worse. I don't fucking get it. I don't. I love power creep. Succession can get Discord, which is funny, but it can also just get Reconstruction and either Focus Fury or Vorpal for PvE. If you want a PvP with this gun, get Moving Target and Snapshot. Maybe no distractions if you're watching a lane for a long enough time. Not that big of a deal. It's a good gun. It's a really good gun. I enjoy it. I wish I had a craftable version, but I'm not raiding. Yes, I am aware that they have a unique origin trait and they are not exactly the same as the raid weapons. They're arguably stronger. Alright, and I guess that's it. Yeah, I stand by this not needing to be 3 streams for the second time. The majority of the runtime of this video is talking about information pulled from a dev insight that they put out, going over specific perks on each weapon. Maybe Stream 3 will have more, but... Anyway, how are you feeling about this? I imagine that most of you are going to be really happy that you can get raid loot for free. Raid loot without having to engage with the raid, because raids are too hard, or they take too long, or they're too difficult, or you... I imagine most of you are really happy about that. I'm not, but... Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, guys. Do it. Do it again. Get me 4,000 views on this video. Do it. I bet you won't. I bet nobody's gonna watch this. I'm bitter. Man, I'm in a fucking mood now. God damn it. In any event, this is just my opinion. If you've got a different one, please let me know in the comments down below. I appreciate you watching this video. Have a wonderful day.